Work. What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 8 of The Kevin Show, and we have a very special guest, and I guess the picture kind of ruins it already. Um, we got Mr. 328 DLCR with us for
What's
the
going on, guys?
third time now.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's no problem at all, but we gotta do the boring disclaimer crap. The views expressed in this are not the views of Model News or people involved in it, and also there'll be some mild to moderate language, mostly from me. So yeah, let's dive in. We alluded to this a little bit before that Diecast Masters announced their first model,
hmm
which is the Cat. Uh, God, what is it's a Cat Baco, a European style Baco.
It's a side shift, which um
It's weird.
is different, I guess, for the American market. But
I'm not gonna buy it.
no, I mean, I would not.
It's a 432 F2. Of course, Cat announced the F2 series Baco less than 2 months ago, so
I don't understand why they didn't release a more, I guess you could say, a recognized machine like an excavator or a dozer or something. Not saying that a backhoe isn't, but especially a side shift. When just assuming, I don't know this for a fact, but like their market for models would be biggest in the United States. I'm guessing.
well, yeah, considering.
Yeah, I mean it does seem like it, but again, I'm just assuming.
Well, I mean,
But
there is cranes etc. just a little bit across the pond over there.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Hey, Ian, you probably will never see this, but hi.
um, I just find it odd that they would do that. And even I remember Norscott had that side shift backhoe.
The 432D and E.
Yeah, I don't, I don't ever remember many people having that.
At least people that are in America, because I've seen quite a few of them overseas, but
I, I, I don't know if it's true, but I swear I remember reading somewhere that side shifts are illegal in America.
I actually kind of find that hard to believe, to
Yeah,
be
I don't know.
honest.
I remember reading that somewhere. Again, I don't know how true it is or anything like that, but I swear I remember reading that somewhere.
Well, I still find that hard to believe.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not too sure, but
I mean, that's just like saying, a zero tail swing's illegal, which
yeah, yeah,
obviously it's
exactly.
not because really the side shift is meant for more compact work environments.
Right, right, exactly. Now, is Diecast what is it? Diecast Masters?
Yeah,
Are they going to buy the rights to the molds and everything from Tonga?
yes,
They are.
yes, yep. They actually released their catalog already.
They did really? What do they have in it?
They got models from old, new, all over the place, really.
Really? Yeah. Now, are they going to do any specialty machines, as in like a zero tail swing, or like say, remember how Tonkin had like the forestry machines and stuff like that, or are they just going to stick to normal, just excavators and stuff, more of like Norse God had?
I really don't know. I actually am sending you the link now,
Oh yeah,
and there it
just got
is.
it.
Man, that was fast.
Yeah, it was very fast.
I
Now
love this 2015 technology.
it is great. Now see, I always wanted this from. Oh, looks like a lot of Norse God stuff.
Oh, there's a couple Tonkin in there.
Yeah, there is some Tonkin put in here. Now see, I always wished, and this is with every manufacturer, but they never seem to do it, that they would make all their excavators or even wheel loaders with quick couplers, and then on the side they would sell the attachments for say like 15, $20 each, and you could buy the attachments that you want.
You, yeah, that reminds me of the 125th scale Bobcat stuff that I just got.
Yeah, just like that.
Exactly. You could get like hammers, augers, all that for both skid steer and excavator. And you know what's funny? 3000 Toys advertised the pellet forks that I got for just the older style Bobcat stuff, like the old logos S185 and all that. But it still fits all the new stuff, so there's no real
Really? Yeah.
difference. And I was like, oh shit, when I realized that, because it had already shipped when I seen that. And I was like, fuck.
Well, hey, that's good that it does fit that.
Yeah, true. And in the unboxing, I actually accidentally pop one of the forks off, but they do go back on quite
Oh,
easily.
really? Yeah.
And I actually made an unboxing, everybody. That's how you know I'm sick.
How long have you made one? And
Oh god. I've made them in the past. I think I had one that had a box with about 12 models in it.
oh, really? Yeah.
The video was 35 minutes in length. I
Oh, wow.
never actually uploaded it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was trying to top your big Christmas unboxing.
Yeah.
It was close.
Yeah, I think
I,
that I don't know how many. I think you had more than me.
I don't know, but my all I can say is I've been on a little bit of a binge lately, buying models, and my closet's getting quite full of boxes.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
Not necessarily, but as I alluded to before, the Roadtech box just takes up most of the space.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have smaller boxes, but
Yeah, I don't know why they would do that.
yeah, well, I guess if it's a service part box or whatever,
Yeah,
I
true,
guess.
true.
I still can't get over the fact that, I'm still surprised that they haven't released, or at least haven't announced, like, center pivot backhoe. That's what
Yeah,
surprises
yeah,
me.
right. Yeah, I don't understand that.
Considering the fact that yesterday I was around a 420F, which
Mm-hmm.
is a nice machine, and them things are way too quiet.
Really? Yeah, the new stuff is entirely too quiet.
Yeah, of course, back in the day we used to enjoy the screaming sound of Detroit's. As,
Yes.
as a reference to the old Turex scrapers that I still have yet to get a good walk around of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Nothing will beat the sound of the old stuff.
I was 12, goddammit. I had to throw that in there. It's one of my older videos.
Yeah.
And then there's that annoying fly in the room, of course.
I mean, Instagram seems to still be exploding,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Last time we did an interview, I had under 1,000 followers. Now I'm up to 3,286.
Really? Yeah.
I'm getting up there.
Yeah, no, that's a lot.
Yeah, thank you to the 3,285. Wait, did I just say 80?
Yeah, I think you said.
Damn, that one person.
I'm surprised though.
Yeah, I am too.
In a good way, of course, but also in like I'm surprised. Like, you know what? I guess it's just much easier to use than YouTube and everything.
Not really, because the length of these videos upload in like 5 minutes, and
Yeah, that's true.
the,
Yeah.
the Heavy Hauler Tyler interview, that was long.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's really the first time I had lost my voice in a long time too. Hi
Oh,
Tyler.
really? Yeah.
Uh, but that took like 5 minutes to upload.
Did it really? Yeah.
And the interview I did with
That's not bad.
yeah, the interview I just did with Specialized Diecast Group yesterday, um, that uploaded in about 3 minutes, processed and all that. But of course, it is just sound bites, really.
Yeah, true.
But it makes it easier to upload, though.
Yes, yeah, without a doubt.
Which then I guess commercial time. Our 24-hour Christmas live stream is coming up December 19th through 20th. It starts at 3 p.m. Eastern time. We're inviting everybody to come be a part of this. Disclaimer: you do not have to be there for the full thing. You choose how long you're there. And it's just to have fun, hang out. There will be giveaways. We'll be giving away some models, T-shirts, special edition Model News T-shirts, and if you are a part of it, we will send you a free Model News T-shirt with the names of all the participants on the back.
That is very cool.
And expensive,
Yes.
but cool nonetheless.
Yeah, to say the least.
I'm still debating on what model to get. I was thinking about a Deere 470, of course.
I say that would be good because a lot of people like that model.
Yeah, and well, I mean, everybody knows what I was gonna. Well, you know what I was gonna do to one I'd get.
Mm-hmm.
Put a new undercarriage on my Hitachi 450 if it worked. God damn this phone cable. That's another thing I gotta get.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm over here, my phone's struggling to charge, and I'm buying models. Man,
Now,
my priorities are
I
mixed up.
I still wish TWH would make models because um I just was a huge fan of their models and
Just look at his videos and you'll see.
yeah.
And the link
Yeah,
is right there. You'll see it for the next 45 minutes or however long this goes.
mm-hmm. I don't know. I just really even if it was like the Oshkosh Strikers, like the fire truck, and obviously like I'm into more construction stuff. Those are still really nice models,
Yeah.
and I wish they would just I wish they were still around because everything they made was just great all around. Even from the box it came in, it was just the box, the styrofoam, everything. It was packed well and everything, and I always loved opening up a TWH model.
Actually, there is a TWH model in that or the Diecast Masters catalog.
Is it the drill?
Yeah, the blast hole drill.
Mm-hmm. That's
Somehow
weird that
they
they bought that.
somehow they got in. They got a hold of some of them.
Yeah, that is very strange how they did that. I don't know how they did that, or it would seem like they would have had to pay a lot to do that.
Oh, definitely,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. I heard they was going for like $1,000 at one point
Really? Yeah.
on the eBay market. Of course, we all know uh, eBay is very expensive on some things and very cheap on others.
Yeah, I was on eBay the other night, like trying to look for obviously for 1/50th scale like construction stuff because you used to go on there like a couple of years ago and you would find some really good deals. Maybe I was looking in the wrong spot or I wasn't searching the correct stuff, but I couldn't find anything like how I used to be able to like for good prices.
Yeah, it's very difficult. I remember we used to do this one show. Well, actually, we did this for like the final 2 hours of our one of our beginning 24-hour streams. Where we would just sit there for the final 2 hours and just go through eBay things and like pretty much tell people if there were any good deals out there or not, and go buy every single model.
Right.
Which some people actually thanked us for that because they found great deals on them, which is awesome.
Really? Yeah.
Of
That's
course,
awesome.
I went on Buffalo Road Imports the other night, just curious looking around, and I found the shuttle buggy on there for 300 and something dollars.
Oh, okay.
I like the price I got mine for better. I mean, it's some $325 less.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is, considering, but of course, I also feel that, of course, remember how the Hitachi 870 was limited to like 1,000 pieces originally?
Yes, I remember that.
I do too, where I was dreaming of getting it, and I eventually did, and I got one of the original ones that actually had the number on it,
Mm-hmm.
or the collector card.
Right.
Now, thank you WSI, you fucked us over, and mine feels worthless.
Yeah, and now they come with all three attachments.
Of course, we're not gonna go into the WSI issue.
Yeah.
If you want to know that, go watch the last interview or first one or whatever one that was. But the guy that sent you that email, he's actually given us some pretty good information.
Is he? He still is?
Yeah, he gives us great insider information. Like Northcott was funded by Diecast Masters parent company, which is Custom Models of Australia or something weird like that.
Really? Yeah.
They need to come up with more memorable names, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, really.
But yeah, Custom Diecast of Australia. They were funding Northcott for the last 5 years,
Well, they
and
really? Yeah.
and they got pretty sick and tired of Northcott, pulled their funding, and Northcott pretty much had to, and then they just bought the license from Tonkin.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the story, and it's actually been told by multiple sources. So similar stories have been told by multiple sources.
Right, right.
Of course, that's what Diecast Emporium said when he joined us very unexpectedly in 2 episodes ago.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, yeah, I watched that one.
It was a good episode, though.
Yeah, that was a good one.
You'd be surprised what the first 2 episodes of me talking to myself is turned into.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, lately, it's me talking to myself at 3 o'clock in the morning. Even in the first episode, I'm holding a microphone to my face because I can't find the earpiece.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd be surprised what that turns into.
It turned.
And now I'm getting messages all the time on Instagram.
Are you really? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, now here's a question. The Volvo, the two, what is it? The 235, the zero tail swing machine.
Yeah.
What is now the people that own those? I originally had one. I had it in my diorama and everything. The only reason why I was able to get one was because my friend who used to sell stuff on eBay, he got me one early. The people that own those now, are those just ones that keep floating from collection to collection?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I know one guy that paid $400 for one.
You're kidding.
Straight up $400.
I think I paid like 89 for mine or something like that.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, it might have been a little bit less because he got me it at the dealer price. But like the ones that I see on Instagram are just from collection to collection.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's like the 450 these days.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know you've had a host of them.
Yes.
Because I watched your workshop update from years ago. And
right.
God, I have to bring this up. The retarded 657 with the upside down decal.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's what. I'm not the only one that nicknamed it the retarded 657.
I've never heard anyone call it that.
Oh, there's 10 or 12 people. One of them being Brandon Holiday, who obsessed over that video for the longest amount of time. Hi, Brandon.
People still talk about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's still the people that say, Sal, start collecting again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you never know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That was when I was repainting a bunch of them white for Ralph Garber, I think it was. I think that was his name. I don't know if he still sells models. But
Ralph Garber. Oh my god, I was going across the Mini Movers website. I think I found a link to his website.
Yeah, he's from Pennsylvania. I did like 30 or so of the white ones for him, and he would just send them to me in like the Northcott boxes, like the cases. They get like the 6 of them in the one box.
Yeah.
And I seen it. I was like, oh, it's upside down. And what I did was I bought a 657 off like 3,000 toys or something, and just replaced it and kept the one with the upside down decal.
No, that's a special. No, speaking of that, Northcott is really got a habit of upside down stuff. I mean, mine's a little bit more major than just a decal. I bought a 420E because the 420D that I got, which was one of the best backup models in my opinion, affordably. I bought it to get the attachments and all that, and I actually started to like it, and I realized something. The bucket linkage is upside down.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
That's ridiculous.
And I'm not gonna try to fix it because the rivets are so damn small.
They have no quality control. That's what it is.
People complain about that. Oh, by the way, Ralph E. Garber Enterprises.
That's it. Yeah.
Still in business, it looks like.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I think it's GarberNet.com.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Yep, it's still up. But
wow, I'm surprised.
People complain about Tonkin and their quality control, which it isn't bad. I've only had one bad experience with them, and that was with the Road Builder, where the tracks just fell apart. But I probably got one of the first editions.
No, right. I mean, not everything is gonna be perfect. The thing is, for the price you pay for them, I understand they are expensive, but you compare like say $100 excavator from Tonkin to say like a $200 to $300 excavator from CCM. Obviously, the CCM model that you pay more for is gonna be perfect compared to something that's made in China that's not exactly quote unquote expensive.
Well, I mean, I also got them slack considering that they really haven't ventured into heavy equipment models up until recently. All they've done to this point is pretty much trucks. Well, at least until 2012.
No, right. Which brings up another whole point. This is a whole new market for them.
Yeah.
So like, you know what I mean? Obviously, like the first run isn't gonna be exactly perfect.
Yeah, and of course now they got like a bunch of Crane license. They got Link Belt. I believe they got Terex.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And I've heard rumors around they got Manitowoc. Of
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
course, Crane dude, you probably know this. Correct me.
Yep.
But
He was the one that told me.
yeah,
Yep.
so he's the all-knowing Crane guy.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that his house has more boom than the state of Indiana, that's pretty damn impressive. I would love,
and
I would love, to go to his place sometime and see all those models, because he's just 2 hours south of me.
oh, really? That's it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's not far at all.
not really. About 2 hours, estimated time. I'm afraid to say it loudly because I'm sure Siri is gonna do
Yeah.
something stupid.
And
But
Joel is completely out of business, right?
yep, they're gone.
Wow.
Of course, it was unexpected, but
Yeah, I mean, they weren't the most detailed stuff, but they sure were like tough models.
of course, Kevin, the other Kevin, he told us not to tell anybody the information about Joel yet because he wanted to get first dibs on everything.
Oh, really? Yeah.
But that's withholding information. That's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And well, there goes my voice a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's good. Now it's good.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine. I've just been sick recently, but it's good.
Yeah. Oh.
This is the last interview for a while, for a little bit of time at least.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say this though: for $12, the Bobcat skid steer blows out of the water the $50 Motor Art New Holland.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, Motor Art. I'm not that big of a fan of them, just because for what you get, I just don't think the price is.
But wait, you get engine
I know that
detail.
totally contradicts what I said about Tonkin, but I just don't see like Motor Art just consistently just very delicate models.
But wait, you get engine detail. I can see one of the representatives saying that.
Yes.
Okay, well, the $12 little Bobcat, you have a working seat bar. Where's your comeback for that one?
Mm-hmm.
Is it that a 125th scale? Well, no, it's the 150th scale. The 125th, you're expected to have that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And they are really nice, by the way, I will say.
Yeah, well, that's good. One model that I keep eyeing down is the CCM, the Cat 16M, the grader.
Man, I keep telling myself I should get it, but I end up don't.
I mean, I would literally. It's not like an excavator or something. I've never seen. I barely see graders as it is. I barely see them. I'll see maybe one every 4 to 5 years. But it just looks like a really nice model.
Yeah, I see graders around here quite a bit. There's actually, I could walk out and walk for 5 minutes down the road and go see a 140H.
Oh, really? Yeah.
But with GPS, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I just can't see myself buying that, to be honest. Paying $250, $260 for a grader?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like it looks nice and everything, but yeah, I just can't see myself buying it. And call me crazy, but the model that like everyone is just going crazy over, the 349s, I don't really like.
It is a nice model when you get it in your hands. I was actually kind of skeptical about it too, but the only reason I really got it is because I got jealous of JJ buying 3 of them.
Really, yeah. No, like it looks nice, right? I'm not like CCM is top of the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just don't like the undercarriage on it.
It's an extendable undercarriage, so
It is, yeah.
That's the one thing I don't like about it. Is like anytime you try to move it, the undercarriage will retract or extend or whatever. It doesn't hold position. It's not like you can do a screw on the bottom and tighten it up so it doesn't move. It's not like that.
No.
And everybody says the quick coupler is fragile. Well, I changed the buckets on it for display purposes.
Right.
It's not that fragile.
No, really.
Of course, one person's spring probably popped out or something strange like that, but that's an isolated incident. Most of the
No, I
people
know
I've
that's the thing. Like a lot of people, if one thing happens to their model, they assume it's going to happen to every single other. Then they start trash talking it.
Well, I mean, of course, my 336, something that happened to it was the rivet holding the drive sprocket on popped out.
Really? Yeah.
And then when it comes to the 938 and 930, they both fell apart by just picking them up.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. They had North Scott is just full of problems, and that's why they're not around anymore.
Well, they had their good models, though.
No, that's the thing. Then that's the thing about like. All right, I had the. Was it the 735 or the 740 articulated?
740. You had
It
the
was
740B
740, right? Yeah.
EJ.
Like I had that. I had a couple of Northcott stuff, right? Now,
Yeah.
needless to say, all it did was sit on a shelf. I really never moved them, but for what they were for, those as shelf displays, they were great.
Yeah, I mean, you had yours paired up with the 390.
And yeah, exactly. And you know what it is with a lot of Northcott stuff? They're not the most detailed, right?
Yeah.
They don't function well or anything, right? But the thing with Northcott is Northcott made cat models, and Cat is very well known, and what I say by very well known is they are like every little kid knows Cat models. Therefore, a lot of little kids that still play with them in, say, like a sandbox or outside
That's
will
Bruder.
do that, and then they ruin them because that's not what they're meant for. And honestly, as much as I despise Northcott, I think a lot of their bad reputation was from people misusing the models. Because realistically, these are whether it be a piece of junk Northcott or not, they're technically shelf display models.
Yeah, if you want to play with something, go buy a Bruder.
Yes, exactly. That's why, like, I don't get annoyed when people say Northcott are junk, but I think that like their reputation is bashed a little bit too much more than it should. And I'm not like saying they're good by any means, but I'm saying that out of my this collection, whether it be the collection that I had on YouTube or the collection that I had when I was maybe 9 or 10 years old, I didn't really play with them in the dirt or anything. They were great models. You
Well,
know
I
what I mean?
mean, yeah, and the reputation, people are going to say whatever shit they can about the cat models, but not everybody still knows the fact that, even the Bobcat store now is over to Northcott. It's a Northcott site now.
Yes, exact. Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I was on there last night looking to see if I could get the Silverado with the S205 because
Yeah, yeah.
that those DCP trucks are really nice and you just can't get them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I have one, I have a light bar on it, so that's my little Foreman truck.
Right, right.
Why can't I play pretend? I'm 16 years old, goddammit. Oh, and here's another valid point. If you want to play with models, go buy an Ertl. It's
Yes,
inexpensive, and if it breaks, you won't feel as bad about it.
I know that's when when I do see people um say like trash talking a model manufacturer or something. Um, I the first thing I always do is I see whether they had it on display as a shelf model or if they played with it and abused it. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
there were models that I had that. I mean, everyone's seen my collection week by week, literally, and all I did was display everything on a shelf. There were models that I had that I literally just displayed on a shelf, and they were just junk. Like the Universal Hobbies, a lot of Universal Hobby models, you could leave them on the shelf, and they were just garbage.
We talked about that in the episode with Diecast Emporium and how one of
Mm-hmm.
them was on fire.
Yeah, I mean, there was no way around it. I mean, that little material handler forklift thing I had was just junk.
Oh yeah, the 613.
Yes, yeah, that was it.
Of course, a lot of the models that you really didn't like were always thrown on the top shelf,
Yes, yeah.
right above the massive amount, the army of 335 rollbacks.
Yes, yeah.
And I said, "There's no fucking way in hell that I'm gonna ever get close to 100 models." Now,
Listen, it's not that it's a little easier than it seems as
yeah,
long as you have a decent job.
well, yeah, there's that. And like now I can't go 5 feet without in my bedroom or anything without seeing a model. Hell, my 4100's down in my living room
Is it
because I
really?
because I have no space for it up here.
No.
It's in my living room, and every time somebody walks in, they go, "What's that toy doing in here?" It's not a fucking toy.
Yeah, no, not at
A
all.
toy does not cost $400 plus extensions that I had to paint
Hmm.
black, and I had to paint the pendant lines black by hand.
What is it? The Cocosings one?
That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
I tried to get the lamps and it didn't work out.
No.
I ordered it and somebody else ordered it right before I did, and
Oh, really? Yeah.
it really did.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Of course, I got it because blue is my favorite color, but still,
Yeah, yeah.
I digress. I also got the Walsh one. That one is still in the box.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I took it out and assembled it once, and then took it apart, put it back in the box. I actually have a tower still in the box. I have a tower in my workshop, and yes, I
Hmm.
do have a workshop. Believe it or not, it's actually where I have tools where I can fix motorized thingies.
Oh, really?
I'm
Yeah.
putting in digging, ditching, and bitching terms. It's where I work on my lawnmower and stuff, where I
Yeah.
make money in the summertime.
Hmm.
I'm a typical kid in the Midwest,
Really? Yeah.
except for I'm surrounded by an army of toys.
Hmm.
But oh well, I got the Enzyme or whatever, the asphalt distributor a week or two ago.
How is that?
It's really nice. I wish the level thingy that tells you how full the tank is. I wish that would have moved. That would be able to move, but I'm not complaining considering all the detail they put into the back of it.
It has all like hoses and everything in the back, right?
Every single one, and they're precisionally put in too.
Yeah. See that's what I like. That's where like if the model is say $200-300, if it does have that, I feel that it's worth it.
But of course, the hood doesn't open because of the front pump.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
But here's a little disclaimer though for anybody that likes to hang around asphalt stuff. If you see the tacos come out, stand back because that stuff will number one eat your leg hair, and number two you ain't getting it out off your shoes. Okay, I gotta tell a story here. So when they were putting the final coat on of the roundabout site, again outside my house and all that, 321, blah blah blah. I had to get off the paver because my feet were actually starting to hurt because they were just so dry and hot. They were starting to crack a little bit, which is
Hmm.
painful, really painful.
I could imagine.
The only way off was to step on some asphalt, and when I did, it stuck to the bottom of my shoe, and actually my footprints are still on the cement where I walked over the sidewalk.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So now every time I walk by it, I just see my footprints and just go, I fucked up bad. But I just got the Liebherr R924 Compact. It's one of the few zero tail swing excavators out there.
That's a great model.
Yeah, it is, and 321. That's the reason I got it. It's the closest thing you can really get without paying
Hmm.
a shit ton of money.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And then I got the 416C backhoe because it's a cat backhoe that isn't an IT and doesn't have oversized buckets.
Hmm.
Because most of the time around here, you don't see a bucket that's bigger than half the model itself.
Hmm.
I'm not
Right.
saying I'm not saying Norscot did a bad job on scaling. I'm just saying they did a bad job at scaling.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean.
Of course, my 420D, I put the 924 bucket on it, and it works perfectly.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Actually, Diecast Emporium posted a picture that I think it's him or someone else that did that too, and it looks a hell of a lot better.
Yeah. Oh, that's good then.
Yeah, it is. And oh wait, I have one little problem with the 349. When I got mine, there's a little plastic part that goes underneath the boom
Yeah.
because NCG had that problem with the hollow boom.
Oh, right. Right.
It's
Yeah.
the same situation, but they covered up with a strip of plastic,
Yeah.
and mine fell off
Didn't really? Yeah.
right out of the box.
That's odd.
Yeah, but I fixed it. Good old super glue.
Yeah. All right.
As long as there wasn't any like white streaks at the bottom or whatever, it looked fine.
There's not.
Nope, it's good.
Oh, that's good then.
But CCM they like to use plastic for a lot of the smaller details.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's fine though because they do a damn good job of it.
Yeah. And it matches pretty well.
Well, I mean, yeah, considering. I mean, I got the CCM D10 and I love that model.
Yeah. No, oh, really?
Yeah, adjustable ripper, exposed engine. It looks really good. I just wish the cab door would open, but
Mm-hmm.
of course, MEH, he has two of those CCM skid steers.
The 132nd scale ones?
No, the 148 scale Cat 272C.
Oh, the brass ones.
Yep, that thing.
Mm-hmm. Those are nice.
And expensive.
Yes.
$300 for a 148 scale skid steer is kind of on the pricey side.
Very.
I mean, think about it. You could buy a 349 for $269, 200 whatever. It's up there above 250
Mm-hmm.
on Buffalo Road Imports, but on Buffalo Road Imports as well, you can get the 272 for I think it's like 360 something or whatever.
Is the 349 still available?
Yes, you can still get it on Buffalo Road Imports.
Oh, it is. That's why I'm just wondering why everyone is buying so many of them.
Both versions. I'm fine with one personally.
Yeah, yeah. I don't see. I mean, I understand. I just don't see the point of buying so many of them.
Yeah. Of course, I mean, I got the 385 and 390 and the 870, which you say it yourself, if you got all three, you're pretty good.
Yeah, I would love to buy the 390 again.
Yeah, I would too. I made one adjustment to it, and that was the bucket curl issue.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, that was a big issue too.
Yeah, that had to be fixed. I don't know why they didn't.
Notice it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was an easy fix nonetheless.
Yeah. No, it was a 5 minute, if that, fix.
Yeah. Really, I had fixed it while playing music in preparation for a Model News show.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Or Model Chat at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna get into that one.
Yeah.
The reason I threw the name out is because it was a bad reputation of causing fights and drama.
Yep, I remember that.
Of course, you was on the first episode, so.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I have that original logo saved on my phone.
Do you really? Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, when that show happened, I had 2 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just over 100 video views. And now I just reached 200 subscribers, and probably over 15K video views. In just about a 3-year span, so I think I'm doing pretty well.
I would say so.
Considering the fact I haven't uploaded a video in 5 months.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Of course, a lot of my video making efforts have gone into this Model News, but
Mm-hmm.
speaking of that, Model News T-shirts are for sale for $20. All proceeds made this month are, no matter what version of the shirt, whether you get the pink or the regular, all money made will go towards breast cancer research. So we actually sold out of our first stock already, so that's great. Thank you guys. That means a lot. Again, all the money is going towards breast cancer research.
That's very good.
So we have over $200 going to it so far. So, and I'm going to actually throw in $200 of my own money for that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that money was going to go towards the Rotec models, but they gave me one for free, the one that I wanted, and then the other 2 they don't accept the type of credit card I wanted.
No, what the hell?
Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work like I wanted.
That's really weird.
Yeah, I really wish someone would make a wheeled excavator, a cat wheeled excavator.
I would love to see CCM make that.
What?
A wheeled excavator.
And please get rid of the 3-piece boom.
Yes, yeah.
We don't see 3-piece booms normally.
Yeah, no, really. I mean, there are a couple around me.
Yeah.
Which is odd. I mean, honestly, around me, it's very rare to see it like one with a 2-piece boom.
Yeah. He lives in New York. He sees all the cool stuff.
Here and there.
I just see all the typical stuff.
Yeah.
But including numerous amounts of D6s. Finally we're getting some D8s in there.
Yeah, I seen that. That's pretty cool.
About time. And then an 815 compactor that,
Hmm.
God, I don't even want to remember how I got down that 9 foot slope to get to it.
Yeah.
I don't want to remember it. I have a feeling that there's falling involved, but
You're not sure?
I don't want to be sure at this point. I don't remember half the sites I go to anymore. I just
Oh, really?
remember their locations. I just don't remember what I did there. But oh well, I digress. It's my own memory that's conking out on me.
Yeah.
But there will be a Model News special, really an inside look at what goes into these 24-hour streams from our point of view, mainly my point of view as the broadcaster itself, and really, there's a lot that goes into it. We've been playing this since last July,
Yeah, yeah.
so I think you said you was gonna try to be there.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on it.
So get a chance to meet him, talk to him, ask him questions, and a live interactive chat on several platforms, including Google Plus and Twitch. And this is gonna be a huge undertaking too, really.
It's a
But
very long show.
oh, I've done two of these things before, and
Yeah.
I fell asleep on one of them for a little bit of time. But oh, I can't wait for the special edition white Model News T-shirts. We have a lot going towards this. I can't wait for the special edition white T-shirts. They're gonna look awesome.
Those are gonna look pretty cool.
The pink ones actually do look pretty good too. It has the Model News logo, and then it says "Fighting for a Cure" underneath that, and they're gonna be here sometime next week.
Yeah.
So, thanks to Joe for helping design all these logos too. He's the master.
Is he? Yeah, he's the one that designed everything.
He is one hell of a designer. We're working on one for Veterans Day, a special camo one, and then all proceeds from that one goes towards Wounded Warrior Project.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So we're doing a lot of charity work, but it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to go to sleep at night knowing that you've done something good.
Yeah, yeah, that is true.
And I'm with my phone again. And my phone charger. Oh, well, luckily I'm not. At least last time we did an interview, I wasn't recording and I was on my phone, which kept. And phones aren't the most reliable things ever.
That
But,
is very true.
yeah. Right now I'm off the Franken computer, which
Yeah.
is half a laptop hooked to a TV screen. And it's running off a personal hotspot, so I'm afraid to look at my phone bill.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so of course we did the 3-hour interview like this with Tyler, so it's gonna be scary.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, there's been a lot of good talks on the show. It has been one of those ones where you can enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I've heard from multiple people that they go to work, they listen to the show, and they get a couple laughs in there, which is what it's all about: is having laughs, having a good time, and then
Absolutely.
relating to topics.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Without a doubt.
now that part's been. I was gonna bring this up earlier when we was talking about the workshop a little bit. That goddamn parts bin. How many models do you think was in there? Or at least parts of models.
Um, when I sold, um, I
Um.
put like, maybe four. And in total, I think I got over 1,500 for everything. Um, in price. In parts, there were at least 7 John Deere 450 like car bodies and on the carriages in there.
A lot of 450 collectors would flip at the sound of that these days.
Yeah, I mean, well, I was using them when you could order 10 of them at a time. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah, there was everything in there.
Yeah. There really
Like
was.
I everything from cranes to drills to backhoes. It was crazy.
Of course, you
It was
did a
just
lot of Nasrema liveried stuff.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I built a lot of the Link Belt 460, um, just everything.
Of course, Tyler found out when we did that interview. I don't know if it's part one or part two, but he found out that NASRAM is American backwards,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it was Joe
Exactly.
that pointed that out.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah, there was just so much stuff in there.
of course he's doing the undertaking on the 350L.
Mm-hmm.
He's put 27 hours into that thing so far,
Really? Yeah.
and he finally got the paint stripped off of everything but the boom.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I had parts for that in there too.
Yeah. And the boom is a 450 boom, I believe it is. Either 450 or 470, but they're pretty close.
Yeah, yeah.
The only major difference between the two is the car bodies, but that's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It is a major component, of course, but, you know.
Yeah, 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 definitely.
Of course, if I were to choose between the Deere and the Hitachi, I'd choose the Hitachi by TMC,
Mm-hmm.
which was the
Without
last
a doubt.
unboxing that you uploaded to. It doesn't. It seems like forever ago, because I was a freshman in high school when you uploaded that.
Really? Yeah.
And now I'm a junior. God.
Mm-hmm.
Time has gone fast.
To say the least.
Yeah, I'd say. Of course, I remember sitting there in biology class watching that while my teacher's yelling at me to get off my phone.
Really? Yeah.
But, oh well, most of the time I slept in there anyways. I still passed!
Yeah, hey, good.
I don't know whether I got lucky or I already knew the material, but I passed.
At this point, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I'm getting close on credits, so I'm pretty well done. But, oh well. I mean, I'm looking at my, God, I wish I could get the Pete 379 to replace the 357 I have.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Because the 379 is such a nicer truck.
I like the
Uh, okay, well, seems like we're having a little bit of connection issues here. Hey
well,
Sal, you cut out there
yeah.
for a sec.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Um, I still think the 379 would be a lot cooler looking with my low boy, but you were gonna say that you think, and it like cut out there, and it cut out again. All right, so I'm sorry about the connection issues.
Oh, that's all right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, the 357 would look a lot better if it had a drop axle.
Yes.
What I mean, so much better. But I don't. I mean, it still looks good to haul a dump trailer. But if you add the axle to it, it's just so much better.
Yeah, the 379 I still think it looks awesome. I have two 379s. I just don't know where they are.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I have the two tub grinders. I have one in standard and one in the green. Both
Mhm.
of them I put up, and I know where they are. It's just I gotta fish around behind Christmas stuff to get to them,
Oh, really? Yeah.
including tackling a giant Christmas tree in a 3 foot tall space.
Yeah.
Don't ask me who put that stuff up there, because I can guarantee you it wasn't me, because I'm a neat freak about that stuff.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Including my models. My models, they are. And so many people ask me to post pictures of my collection. I'm saving a bulk of that for the wintertime when I can't get heavy equipment pictures.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and you know what? There's somebody on Facebook that hasn't been on in forever. It seems
Who's that?
the guy that made your T190,
Yeah. What
Justin.
happened?
Yeah, Justin
Yeah.
or Cat
Well,
963D.
a lot of people just disappeared. I guess it's just the nature of it.
Yeah. I guess that torch was passed on to the next gen,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
which scares me because I feel like I'm getting to be one of the older guys now.
No, which is good because then people look up to you and everything.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, there is a lot of people watching these shows, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
By the way, new K Cup coming up soon with JJ and Joe, not me.
Oh, good. Good. Good.
It's gonna be funny. I'm hoping, unless it's them rattling on about something strange or JJ's job at UPS.
Oh, really? Yeah.
By the way, waiting for my Bobcat models. I got very impatient about that yesterday. I almost threatened to kill JJ. Not literally, of course, but
Why? What happened?
They didn't deliver it until about 8 o'clock at night.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
And then before I wake up today, the Model News T-shirts arrived. It's
Oh,
like,
really? Yeah. What the hell?
yeah, and I woke up about 11-ish.
Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah, it was, but oh well. I hope it's nice to get the models early in the day.
Very nice.
Yes, I love that, but it doesn't always happen that way. But
When it does, it's nice.
yeah, it always is. But uh, oh yeah, Diecast Masters is going to be remaking the Cat 330 DL.
Yeah, I mean, is it gonna be an exact copy, or are they actually
Yeah,
gonna like improve? Oh, it is. Yeah.
exact copy. Like pretty much like what Norscot did when they got the Ertl and NZG.
Yeah, yeah.
There's still a few NZG Norscot pieces. They were in weird scales, I think. Most of them were, but there's like one or two 150 stuff that Norscot redistributed.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And then the Ertl stuff, Norscot did redistribute all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And my phone's going off like crazy. In this interview, I've had 10 people go, I want to be on the Kevin Show.
Really? Yeah.
Thank you guys. I love you, but not. Yeah, I love you guys, but we'll see. I gotta go on break for a little bit.
Yeah. Hey,
Um,
you want to wrap it up here?
I guess we start to wrap it up.
Yeah, perfect.
Of course, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I definitely hope you did.
Absolutely.
Somehow,
I like watching these too. Well, I should say listening.
yeah. Well, I mean, it is mostly sound bites.
Yeah, yeah, but I like them a lot.
Yeah, thanks. That actually does mean a lot.
I always watch them like when I go to bed and when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah, I put myself to sleep watching my own videos. No, I'm
Really?
kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I can't stand my own voice.
No.
Like whenever I do the interview, that's the last time I'll ever hear it. Ever.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the last time I will ever hear this interview. Ever.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Well, most likely, unless it turns out like the other night, 4 a.m., and we're watching each other's stuff again.
Yeah.
That was strange, but oh well, that's how it usually goes. I just sit up in the middle of the night watching reviews and stuff from various people. I do look up the occasional Dio, but most of them were taken off.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, there's this one old highway reconstruction that it was a weird name. It's like something 66, and I always loved that Dio. And it was a stop motion really.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, it's gone. It was very unfortunate too.
Yeah.
Mike still has a majority of his stuff up.
Yeah, I think he keeps most of his stuff up.
Of course, there's a lot of people that still refer to him as the Dio Master.
No, he was good.
Yeah, 430 Bobcat was good too. I wish he'd come back a little bit, but
Yeah, I wish.
of course, the last video he did was of him cutting grass.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that's anything wrong with that.
No, no, no.
I mean, he does what he does.
Yep, pretty much.
Of course, I just can't. I've done so many videos where like I tried to face the camera. I even tried to face the camera on the Bobcat unboxing. I just can't do it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just difficult for me to actually face the camera now.
Oh, damn.
Well, now if you ever see my face on camera, it's probably by accident. But actually, I think it'd be funny since we're already having the swear counter on the Model News 24-hour show. And trust me, that number on that swear counter is going to go dramatically up during the night shift.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have it where like I have my camera hooked up to my computer and actually shows the evolution of me over time, like how I just disintegrate.
That would be.
It's gonna be funny, trust me. And all of it I'm planning is gonna be uploaded on YouTube, all 24 hours and then some. That's gonna be a lot of uploading.
I'm looking forward to that though.
Yeah, it's true. There is actually parts of the second 24-hour stream, but I cringe and bite myself for even uploading that.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, really. Again, I don't even know why I bought this New Holland skid steer, but it is tracked though and 150th technically.
Yeah.
It is nice, but so yeah, I guess we wrap it up
Yeah.
for the second time.
Yeah. I would stay longer, but I have work in the morning, so I gotta get ready for work.
I thought you worked night shifts.
During the week I do. Then the weekends I work 10-hour shifts on the weekends.
Jesus.
Yeah, but it's good money, so
Yeah, true. Maybe you can put that money to some good use.
I will be shortly.
Hopefully. Ah,
I'm positive of it.
I am too. Now I'm gonna end up getting a lot of NZG cats. I see myself having a collection like yours.
Yeah, it was a great collection in its time.
Yep. Of course, don't you still have the 18,000?
I have the 18,000, the Cranezing LTC 1055, and the DM 800.
You cannot say he doesn't have any models. He's got 3 at least.
I mean, I technically do have 3 models.
He's still collecting all this time. You can never say he quit.
I mean, you really can't say I don't have any models. I have 3 models.
He stopped buying, but he never stopped collecting.
Yeah, I mean, I still technically I do have a collection.
It's just not a big collection.
I mean, like I want to say maybe 3 weeks ago, I completely cleaned the 18,000. I mean, from top to bottom.
And that's a lot of top to bottom.
Yeah, I mean, so I mean, realistically, yeah, I do. I do have a collection. I just downsized it a bunch.
Of course, the 18,000 is shared by you and your brother, and
Yeah,
having
yeah,
truck
exactly.
photos.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I commented vocally or publicly how I wish he would have been around to photograph my car when I first got it.
Yeah,
That would have been awesome, though.
that would have been very cool.
The pictures would have turned out amazing. But for the third time, let's wrap this up.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, we gotta try to do this again. There's gotta be a part
For
2
sure,
sometime.
for sure.
But all right, thanks for being on.
No problem.
All right,
Uh,
guys. Oh,
Again, thanks for having me. Hope everyone enjoyed it.
yeah, definitely. So and for now, I'm Kevin. This is Sal, and we'll see you on the fucking next one. I haven't said the F word yet, so there. We'll see you on the fucking next one. See you later.